Hello, my friends. What's going on? It's your friend JC. Today we are going to make some donuts, cake donuts out of cake mix. I'm doing another hack for y'all. So I have a 15.25 ounce package of Funfetti cake mix. We're gonna do some Funfetti ones. So it'll be funny and fetty on the inside, and funny and fetty on the outside. If you don't have funfetti and you already have cake mix at home, because I have white cake mix, I was gonna do it without doing the funfetti one, but I don't usually use the funfetti ones that much, so I decided to get rid of this one first. I always have a bunch of sprinkles. So when I go shopping, then sometimes I see them on when they have the little clearance racks and stuff. But when I see them on clearance and stuff, I start buy tons of them. I bought candles that last like 10 years, birthday candles, and I have a bunch of sprinkles still that I pay like 20 cents for and everything each for they're about this big. So hey, it works. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is my last cake on Funfetti one, which is good. So it's gonna be Funfetti cake mix. You can use any kind of cake mix you want. You don't have to use Funfetti, but today I'm gonna do Funfetti. And we're gonna add into this. We're gonna put in 2 eggs. So I have my eggs right here. I'm gonna beat them real quick. Just toss them in. I put everything together first before I start mixing it all up because this makes it easier. Then we're gonna have a third of a cup of some vegetable oil, or any kind of oil that you use at home that you like. You know, it doesn't have to be vegetable. It could be canola, olive oil, peanut oil, whatever kind of oil you like. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I have the Mexican blend one that has other things inside of it. You don't have to use the vanilla if you don't want to, or you can put more if you want. You use vanilla beans. It's up to you how you want to do that. And then we're doing 3/4 of a cup of milk. And we can either mix this up with either a fork or the whisk. I usually end up using my fork, even though I have the whisk right here on the counter. Right here, or Lucky Ducky. If I need them. And so, last time I made these, I had doubled the batch. So today, and so I ended up making a ton of them. Because I have the mini, donut maker for the cake donuts. Well, they say they're minis. I mean, they don't look like they're that much smaller than regular donuts, but yeah. The recipe says they're supposed to do 18 of them. I think because mine are smaller, it should probably do more. I don't know, but we'll find out. And we just want to make sure we just have all the clumps out, and just make sure we incorporate it all really well. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get a spatula. I kept forgetting to grab my spatula. And right before I turned on the camera, I said, okay, let me grab my spatula real quick, and I forgot. So anyways, what a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Okay, I got it now. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we just want to make sure that it gets incorporated really well. The batter is not going to be like super thick or super runny. It's like an in between. And I'm gonna go through with this real fast because right here, see on the sides. I don't think you can see it or not. But on the sides right here, we just had some stuck. Let's get the baby off real fast. This counter. See, I could have just used this too. I mean, it works. It incorporates everything very well too. So let's see. Oven's ready, and so we get to preheat the oven to 350. So after I turned on the camera, I had just preheated the oven, so it didn't take that long for it to happen. So it's on 350, and we're gonna bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes. Some ovens probably 10 to 12. I would say about 11 minutes or so. I would start checking, or maybe 10. Depends on how fast your oven runs. Mine usually does about the midway point of whatever I say it's gonna be. So if I say 10 and 12, it'll probably be 11. That's why I said just check it at 11 or so. But that's mine. But if you guys know if yours runs hotter or lower, then go ahead and just give it the time to adjust, or start at 10 minutes, start watching it. Once they're golden browns, pull them out. Let them sit for about 5 minutes in the donut majigger, and then pop them out, put them on a cooling rack, and then start glazing. So we're done with this, see? And see, it's thicker now that I put the spatula in here and got the rest of all the sides. So we're good now. Didn't need the baby no more after all. I'll put that away later in a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go let me grab the donut makers, the holders, pans, or whatever they're called. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. So I brought my 3 donut pans. And we're going to spray them first with cooking spray, even though they're silicone. I'm still going to spray it. I'm using coconut oil. I'll get the next one ready too. Well, I'll just get them all. That way I just keep going. I can just keep going on stop. I don't know how I feel about these silicone ones. If you guys have them and you like them, or if you don't like them, let me know in the comment section. This is going to be the third time I've ever used them. And these are the one things that I have that are silicone. Everything else I have is metal or glass. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're kind of cool, but they're kind of not. Because the last time I was trying to get the donuts out, even though I sprayed them generously, very generously, I couldn't get them to pop out because I was just trying to get them, pop. Because I mean, they're silicone. You should be able to pop, pop, pop. Nope, didn't work. So it kind of irked me. I have a 1/3 cup measuring cup right now. We're going to use it. We're going to put these about 2/3 of the way full. I overfill them every single time I do it. And for some reason, I don't know why I always end up going over the damn little thingamajigger. Some people use piping bags. Some people use spoons. Some people use Ziploc bags. Some people use like lots of things to put the dough. I mean the mix inside there. I'm just gonna use my little measuring cup. That should be about 2/3 or so. I don't know. I never couldn't figure it out because I don't know. Every time I make them, that's probably why they don't like to pop out right either. Because every time I've made them, they've all overflowed, and I've had like muffin top donuts. What do you find with me? I'm not gonna hate on that. They're gonna get eaten, and they did, boy, did they. Everybody thought they were so cute too. They're, oh my god, they're muffin tops. I was like, yep, muffin top donuts. Works for me. So then. I don't know if you have to do that or not. I just do it because it's a habit, because of doing, cupcakes and cakes and stuff like that. It's just a habit, so I don't even know if we're supposed to do it. I never saw anywhere written down to do it or not, but it's just habit. And see, and I even use this bowl because it has a pourer, but I changed my mind last second. Because then I figured if I start pouring, it's going to start dripping out the front of it when I'm pulling away. And white sitting's going to be like they're licking all over the counter. And I figured I'd rather not have an extra mess to clean up. Let's just get it on and done. Though I do like this bowl though. Very convenient. I've since I bought it, I've used it every time I've cooked lately. And what's so crazy? I went to Dollar Tree. One of my favorite stores to go to. And I was walking because I always go down the aisle and look at what kind of gizmos and gadgets they have. That's when I usually, because sometimes I'll need something, I'll forget. While I'm looking at Amazon, doing whatever, and I'll go to the Dollar Tree. Sometimes I'll have like something that'll remind me, and sometimes I'll buy it from there. And I bought a few things from. I bought more than a few. I bought many things from there, and that they all have lasted me. I still have the majority of everything I've ever bought, utensil wise and stuff like that for cooking and everything. So they're really good products, actually. At least, think so. Or I wouldn't keep going. But so yeah, so when I go down, I say, oh shoot, and so I'll say, I'll try it out, see if I like it, because sometimes you buy some gadgets or gizmos or whatever, and I overfill them, as always. Maybe I'll scoop some out off camera before I put them in the oven, because I don't want them to overfill today. But anyway, yeah, sometimes you'll see something and you say, oh, you know what, I think I like that or whatever, and you want to try it out, and then you get it home and you can't stand it. So that's how come I started doing it when I was at Dollar Tree. And if I seen something I was looking for, I'll say, you know what, it's only like $1. That was never $1 still. I'm at Dollar Tree, but I'll think it's only $1. But now I'm like, it's only $1.25. But I figured, for that price, if I don't like it, it's okay. If it breaks real quick, it's okay. It wasn't gonna bother me one way or the other what happened to them. So I figured the $1 was worth it. So most of the things that I bought I've liked, actually. My tongs though, I can't get used to them because I'm used to the metal ones, the old school kind. My tongs though, for cooking and stuff, I got those ones when I had bought my new cookware. I bought tongs with the plastic tips and all that stuff, and where they fold in half and stuff. I don't like them. I can't get myself to use them right when I'm cooking anything. I've burnt so many different things trying to do it. So, I don't know. For me, it doesn't work right. Oh, look, it's going to make 18 of them period total. And I'm going to have to take some of the extras out of the ones that I already have because I'm out of batter. I'm going to make sure I do make the 18 of them. Alright guys, give me a minute, I'll be right back. Alright friends, so we are all together. I cleaned them up some. They're all about the same. And put them in the oven, and I'll be back over here as soon as they go in the oven so we can make our glaze. Okay friends, so the donuts are in the oven on 350, 10 to 12. Or possibly 10 to 15 minutes. What they'll go for. So now for our glaze, I have 2 cups of powdered sugar or confectioner sugar. People know that both of them. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a 1/4 cup of milk. You can use milk, whipping cream, half and half, anything you like that you use at home. You can go ahead and put it in there. And then I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So what I'm going to do is, because this came out, I put this in the microwave for a few seconds to melt. I'm going to put the milk in there to help so that way it's not still hot. And we're going to put vanilla in there also. Mix it together. Just to make sure we just bring it down, because like I said, I just took it out of the microwave right now. Well, not right now, but I took it out before I put the donuts in. Because that was that beeping sound you probably heard when I was walking away, when I was getting ready to put the donuts in the oven. So, I'm just mixing it all together right here. And that way it's not going to be hot, which it's not hot anymore, see? It's just, now it's like a lukewarm. Go ahead and add that in there. And you can use a spatula, you can use the whisk, you can use a fork, whatever you're comfortable with. You can even use the mixer if you want to. But for something like this, I don't usually use the mixer. Unless I'm going to do frosting or something like that, then I'll use the mixer. That way I can get it done fast, especially when you have to start creaming up butters and stuff like that. This right here, I like it because you just melt everything down. Put everything as liquid to the powder, sugar, and you're good. And then when you're done with this, you can either just let it sit out if you want, or you can put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes while you're waiting for the donuts to cool and get done. Um, it depends. Like if it's like really, if it's kind of like on the thinner side still, when I'm done with it, I'll put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes, and then before I start glazing the donuts, I'll go ahead and just stir it up and see how it's looking. If it's still too runny, then just add a little bit of powdered sugar. Just maybe a teaspoon or so at a time. You don't want to put too much at once, because if you overdo it, then you're gonna have like a mess. This is making glaze and frostings and stuff like that out of powdered sugar. I don't know why. It was one of the hardest things for me to do. I could not, and let me tell you, could not. So sometimes, every now and then, I still have an issue, but I've learned how to fix it and be able to handle it better. When I was younger, oh my god, I get so mad. By the time I was done, I'd be using like 2 or 3 bags of confectionery sugar, and I still have a runny mess and all that stuff going on. I wasn't. When I used to get upset, I mean, it happens every now and then still, depending on what it is. When you get upset or you get frustrated, you keep getting frustrated and things don't work out the way it works. I just end up throwing my hands in the air, getting mad, speaking like, forget it. Don't care no more. I'm just going to keep adding stuff until I get it to work out or throw it away. That was me when I was younger. Not no more. Now I sit there and I try to figure it out. Go back, retrace my steps in my head, retrace my steps, taking everything apart, doing whatever it is. Because it could be anything. Because I usually just go through and I surprise and amaze my family all the time, because I can do. I'm a jackass of all trades. Is what I say. Because I'll learn how to do something real fast if that's something. I was having an issue with my dryer. I think it was like 2 years ago, and I was like, it can't be something major like that. We just got it. Like we had it for about maybe a year and a half. I was like, okay, 3.5 years for a dryer, that's not good. So I said, I'm taking it apart. And so I took it apart, and what happened was the pulley was having an issue, and it snapped the belt. I ordered a new belt, ordered a new pulley, put it all together myself. Took it apart all the way, put it back together myself, and bam, there you go. Then my washer, about 6 months after that, decided to start making all these funny noises, doing all this weird stuff. And so I was right there listening, did whatever else, and started doing some checking on stuff like that on the internet and everything else. And bam, I ordered the parts from Amazon, got it all, went and took the whole thing apart, and boom, fixed it. Because it wasn't that, because it was brand new. I think it was like, that was not even going to be, that was barely going to be like 5, what was it? The dryer was 3.5, and I think the washer was about 4. So we had them at the same time. And then after that, I had got oh my gosh, I got a brand new refrigerator that same year. That they sort of break, the other ones broke down, and just a few months ago, the refrigerator broke after only having it not even 2 years yet, and I was out of warranty and everything else, and they didn't want to cover nothing, so I had to I ended up buying. I had to put the new seals and whatever, and then defrost it out and do all this stuff to it or whatever, and then it just kept messing up. There was an issue with the condenser and something else on there, and they said it was going to cost too much to fix it. It was cheaper to buy another refrigerator. And so after trying to fix it, I did it like 3 times. 3 times I tried fixing it, and it worked for a little bit, but it kept getting messed up. And so finally, after 3 times of doing it and prolonging it for like 3 months, because I was mad because the seals can cost up to $200 each, and I ended up paying $100 for each one of them. So I was like, I just spent $200 on seals, and then find out what was wrong with it, whatever else, having to pay somebody to check it out because it kept messing up. And I said, okay, I'm not going to take apart refrigerator like that, because I don't know nothing about those mechanics of it all. And the washer and dryer, that's one thing, because they have like hardly nothing inside of them. If you've ever seen some of them, it's like barely the drum, a pulley system, and that's about it. Other than that, it's all hollow and nasty. I mean, I don't know why they're so expensive, and I don't know what the sense is all that room that they take up, but that's what happens with them. So yeah, there's like tons of room inside of your washer and dryer when you look at them. And so with the refrigerator is something different. I was like, I'm not trying to go in there and try to take out the whole back end, the front end, I mean, I had to take off the bottom parts, vacuum cleaned, swept, did all that stuff to it, vacuumed it out, cleaned it out, did all other things. Then I did inside of the back of it, and then inside the inside of it, blow dried, do all this stuff to it. So I mean, it was a lot of work. I did it like for the 3 different times. Like the first time it took me like 2 days to do it. Because I don't know what I was doing. And after that, I got better. By the time I did it the 3rd time, I had it done within like minutes. Like I think it took me like maybe 2 hours total. So I mean, it worked. I might have to add a little bit more. We'll see what happens. But I might have to add a little bit more powdered sugar. So what I'm going to do is set this aside for a moment. And we're going to put it in the fridge for a few minutes. I'm going to check the donuts and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, friends, so the donuts are out now. It took them about 11 minutes. The glaze is in the refrigerator. It's just on the bottom part of it. I'm not putting the refrigerator, nothing. It's in the bottom part of the refrigerator. I'm going to let these sit for about 5-10 minutes and I'm going to pop them out. Once they've cooled, for about 20-30 minutes more after that, then we'll start glazing them and everything. I usually do them when they're hot, but sometimes when it's the cake mix kind, they're not as sturdy as the other ones are. So I let them cool completely for about at least 30-40 minutes before we start glazing them. When I do them the regular way, I'll glaze them after 5 or 10 minutes because they're more dense and they'll hold better than these ones will. That's what's happened to me actually before when I was testing. It was the first time I ever tested them. Yeah, I had a mess everywhere. I ended up making parfaits because I had a bunch of donut glazed bits and pieces, so I just made it into parfaits. Chocolate syrup. I used chocolate syrup because I think I had, what was it, it was either strawberry or I think it was strawberry. There might have been strawberry cake mix. I know I did a cake mix. I did them one time in strawberry because the kids were asking for them. So I think that was the time I did when I did the testing of it. And so it ended up being a strawberry mess, a strawberry cake mix, bits and pieces and chunks and all this stuff all over. Trying to do it all. So I got frustrated and said forget it. And so I just got them all, just crumbled what was left over of them all, and made a bunch of parfaits with some whipped cream, the donuts, some chocolate syrup, and then some of the kids sprinkled some nuts on top of them, and a cherry on top. So it worked. So you can do different things with them too, and just in case you have a little mix up. So I will be back in about 30 to 40 minutes because I'm going to let them cool down first for the 10, then I'm going to flip them out, and then I'm going to let them sit for about 20-30 more. So then I'll be back and then we'll go ahead and we'll start glazing, okay? So I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to decorate them now. So I just took those out of the refrigerator like about 5 minutes ago, and we're thick now. Might have been because of when I did the butter and everything, it probably might have been a little too warm. For me it wasn't too warm, but for this it could have been too warm. I'm going to do some with and without sprinkles. So here we go, our donuts. So we're going to go ahead and just dip the tops. Once I do, maybe, I might do some that are dipped all the way through, I don't know. And then sprinkles. Oh, this is going to be crazy. I never really put sprinkles on them before. Actually, I never did, actually. I put sprinkles in them. I don't usually put them on them. So it's going to dip and go. And then if you have some glaze left over, you can always put it away and save it for a couple days. You know, I think it's good for about a week or so, or less than that. I'm not sure the week exactly or what it is. Honestly, don't quote me on that one because I've always ended up using all of it before I can do anything about it. Oh yeah, the dipping part is not gonna work out. That's what I thought because now it's all sticking together. Oh wait, no. I did do sprinkles before. And what I did was I sprinkled them on top of them after I did them. So yeah, I have sprinkled them. I had done sprinkles, I forgot. I was thinking about it, I could have swore I did, but I don't remember. I've done so many different kinds of things. Daggone it. Donuts and stuff. So we'll get this one. Let's see how this works. not too bad. Maybe I'll sprinkle them after. Because this just seems like it takes too long. Just I'm going to dip all of it. Because it's kind of, it's not so thick. It's thin on the thin side. What I usually do is, I don't usually put the sprinkles or whatever. I usually glaze them. Glaze them or put brown sugar, cinnamon, brown sugar, and some white sugar mixed together. That's what I usually do. And I do that with fritters when I make fritters too. Apple fritters. Oh, I make several different kinds of fritters, but when I do my fritters, I also do some with glaze and I do some without. And my family loves the ones with the cinnamon and sugar. Did I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with that? I'm like, give me my glazed ones. Thank you. Give me my glazies. So we got 18 of them, and they weren't. And that's it. I think we have like maybe 2 that were kind of a little bit thinner than the rest. But other than that, they're about uniform. That's what I should have did. Should put the sprinkles out of here. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's do it. Okay, clean my hands. Let me see. There. Put the rest of the bottle in there. Well, the good thing I decided to do this because I'm going to run out of stuff soon. Sooner than I thought. There we go. Now it's just like the frosting. There we go. It's not as many as some people would like, but hey, it works. I run across the top right back. So over there. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want to waste you guys on doing this all day long. Waste your time all day. I could do a video like 25 hours long trying to make these. That's not bad. I use my hand with that one, but it's not bad. This is one on the thinner side. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. Oh, it's going to fall apart. Oh, shoot. This one kept part of it inside of the. I don't know. It was crazy when I was taking them out. The ones that were on the pink, donut holder thingamajigger. The one that were on the pink one, they had like 3 of them that kept parts of it inside of it. It didn't release all of it, like on 3 of them. So like half of them could hold 6. So like they did not let the release of 3 on that tray. I have 3 more left on this one, so I'm gonna put them on this one, and then I could probably separate those ones too a little bit, so that way they can dry better. Well, these are all thinner ones too, so we'll go ahead and go dip, 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 dip. we're just doing these for fun, so I mean, it's not like they have to be like incredibly pretty. I used to be very, 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 very. What would you call it? How would you say it? Anal retentive. Um, I'd always have it all perfect when I was doing it, no matter if it was for just for fun or just for anything. And once upon a time, I had to do it all. It had to be exactly perfect, or I was just messing with it. So I did it again. Sometimes I was used to spend like all day long, sometimes trying to make some things or do some things because I wanted them to come out perfectly. Yeah. Then I had kids, and that went out the door because you don't have time to go perfection when you have children. Well, the first ones look really, really good, but I wasn't going to deal with having them all stuck together like that. So I hope you guys understand. I'm just making a treat for everybody. Because I kept hearing I haven't made these in a long time. You haven't made those in forever. Okay, well, I'm going to do a hack then today. I feel like going through the proofing and all that stuff like that. It's not that hard. It's not that bad. It's just so time consuming. I don't know if you've ever done them with the proofing and all that stuff. It takes forever. It's like, I think like at least 3 hours. I think last time I did this was about 4.5. By the time I got done decorating, proofing, letting it rise, kneading it again, letting it rise, kneading it again, and then letting it rise after you cut it. Yeah, that was good. So this is done for now too. And guys, so here we go. We have our donuts. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. You guys got up close and all personal. Sorry about that. But anyway, so we have our donuts. And we have our donuts. Perfectly perfect. And it's okay. I have enough for the kids for the sprinkles anyway. That's a good thing. Because the kids are the ones that eat the sprinkles. I always hear, why do I put sprinkles? Where's the cinnamon sugar? Where's the cinnamon sugar? Where's the cinnamon sugar? I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I don't like cinnamon sugar like that. But that's what the family likes. That's what they get. But today, we're not doing that. I wanted to do this with you guys. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys try this hack. And let me know in the comments if you liked it, or whatever. Remember, you can use any kind of cake mix you want. I've done it in chocolate. I've done it in vanilla. I've done it in strawberry. I've done funfetti. I think I've done, I want to say lemon also. The chocolate ones, nobody really liked them. I didn't like them either. They didn't taste too good as chocolate donuts like this. It wasn't very well. But the white ones, the yellow ones, the funfetti ones, I know are really good. The strawberry ones were okay. Like I said, I don't like strawberry really, so I'll tolerate it. But for being a strawberry, it wasn't bad from what I can remember. So yeah, the one thing I would stay away from is like chocolates. For some reason, I don't know why. Because I've done it 2 different times with 2 different kinds of chocolate mixes, and they were just, they weren't. One of them wasn't that bad. I think it was the devil's food one, and the other one was like a double chocolate or milk chocolate. Or I don't remember what kind of mix it was, but it was like not that good. But one of them was good. I don't remember which one it was. I just know I said I wasn't gonna do chocolate one no more again. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. And this is your friend JC. I'm going to be signing out. And these are still wet, so I'm not going to try one right now because I don't feel like having this stuff all over me. But I know they're good because I've had them before. It's just that I don't feel like doing it. Oh, whatever. Let me see. No, this is too wet still. Yeah, they're too wet still, guys. Maybe when they dry off a little bit, I might pop back in. If I don't pop back in, have a great rest of your week. Remember to subscribe, share, turn on notifications, leave a message in the comments. Let me know if you tried them or not. If you've tried them before, liked them, don't like them. Any other ideas that you guys have that you'd like me to go ahead and do for you, show you, do. We'll figure it out. Until next time, remember, there's nothing you can't do in the kitchen, and it's okay to play with your food. As you can see, we played with it today. Still have it on my fingers. But anyways, guys, I might pop back through. I may not. I just wanted to at least break it open. I think this one might work. Try not to make it fall apart. There we go. So let's see. They're moist and everything. They're moist and all that. Okay, I'll try it real fast. Very, very soft. Very soft, moist, and delicious. I'm gonna put that up for now because it's still too wet. It's still wet, but not bad. Excuse me. I like when the glaze is more dry because it has I think it has better taste. I taste too much sugar still. And the glaze is more drier and harder, and it doesn't have so much of the raw sugar taste to me. I think that's to me. Everybody says I'm crazy, but I don't know. When it's all the way hardened up and not moist or nothing anymore, that's when I like it because it doesn't feel like it has that sugary film. But guys, like I said, enjoy. Let me know. And until next time, see you next video. This is your friend JC, sign out. And I will be talking to you guys later. Bye guys.